All right, y'all. I know y'all see the title of the video, and I ain't gonna waste no time. So I got some notes right here on my phone because I was going through it with them EVs, y'all. Man, the Tesla too. I was going through it. So I actually got some notes right here. So first off, I own 3 EVs, as a matter of fact. I own a Mach-E, a Kia EV6, and a Tesla. I own 3 of them, 3 electric cars, man. And guess what? I gave all of them hoes back. I gave all of them back. The winter killed the batteries, for one. Charging costs way more than gas, especially if you're doing gig work. They try to, even if you got them plans and the discounts, they say it's better. No, it's not. It's not. Especially when you gotta wait there 3 or 4 hours if you ain't got one at home, which, why would I have one at home? Why would I have one at home when I'm doing it to make money in? Man, oh man. So I had to keep a full jump starter. I think I got it in the trunk right now. I kept it. So, man, out of the 9 cars I had in my life, from beaters, like my old Chevy Cavalier, my 1993 Nissan Altima, all the way to EVs like the Mach-E, the EV6, and a Tesla. First off, the Mach-E took like 2 hours to charge. Even more depending on the winter time. And even when it was fully charged, that bitch wouldn't start. I'm having to crank it up with my man, let me pop my truck. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Show y'all real quick. This is how I was getting my EV started, man. I paid like $100-something for this. And this is how I was getting the EV started, because it was so terrible. And I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, I'm in Pittsburgh right now visiting some family. But I stay in the greater Cleveland area, y'all. So at least in my area, those EVs was, man, that was not it, dog. Especially the EV6. So I'm going to go down the line. The Mach-E, it took forever to charge. I never had to jump start that. It just took forever to charge. And the range was really low. I'm talking about, I'm only getting like 200 miles. But I'm trying to do gig work. So I'm spending more time charging than I am working. The EV6, excuse me, even with the battery fully charged, it would be dead on me in the morning. That's why I went ahead and bought this jump starter and everything like that. And the Tesla, I keep it 100. That was the best one. And to be honest, I really ain't had no problems with Tesla, other than, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was a little expensive. Like I said, I'm trying to make money. I ain't trying to, break the bank looking good, making money. Don't get me wrong, I got good rides in Teslas and everything, but through it all, I came back to a gas car, for real, because everybody talks about saving the planet, but no one talks about freezing in your driveway when your EV won't wake up. Don't nobody talk about that. So after all that, I went back to a 2020 Kia Forte. Why? Good gas mileage. Why? Cheap repairs. Why? Very good engine and very good integrity of parts. And every time I spend less money on gas than I did charging. I'll give you an example. I'm in Pittsburgh right now. I spent roughly $35 to fill up. I'm gonna make it back home without needing gas. I still got a little bit more than a half a tank. So, and don't even get me started on the public chargers, dog, because you will be up there waiting forever in Cleveland. Forever. Now, I've been to other places, and they got better setups, like Atlanta, even Pittsburgh. They got better setups. Because I came out here, I got family out here, so I'm out here often. The EV sound cool, but unless you have a garage and you got California weather, it's a headache. For real, it's a headache. It really is. Now I gotta transition and talk to y'all about Amazon, man, versus Uber and everything. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Thank y'all for being with me on these Car Chronicles, man. I'm gonna keep these car talks going every Sunday, you know, give y'all a recap on everything. But let's talk about, y'all seen the title of the video, Amazon Flex versus Uber Eats versus Walmart Spark. Now let's talk money. I've been using Amazon Flex, Uber Eats, and Walmart Spark for side income. And here's what I learned. Let me start off with Amazon Flex. Y'all already know, man. Flex pays decent. It definitely does. $120 in 5 hours. Sometimes better. Great if you can snag those early Johns. Real good if you can get them early ones. And even if you don't wake up early, they still got the evening slots going. Now, Uber Eats, y'all, that's what we gonna get into next. That was my bread and butter. Oh man, I got a special place in my heart for Uber Eats, and I gotta keep it 300. I'm in the northeastern Ohio area, and this done came to a damn near a complete standstill. Actually, a complete stop. I haven't done too much Uber Eats, to keep it 100, because the orders don't be worth it. Look at these orders, man. I'm gonna let some pop up. Look at these orders, man. They're terrible. They're terrible. Why am I paying to deliver customers food? And the same thing goes for Uber. I've been doing both for 7, almost 8 years. And Uber Eats, yo, that was my babies. It changed my life. Uber and Uber Eats changed my life. When I realized I ain't have to wait 2 weeks to get paid, and I could make more in 2 weeks, in a week. When I realized I could make 300 plus a day. When I realized I could drive to Pittsburgh and still make a bag, because I met my wife in Pittsburgh. I'm from Cleveland. Uber got a special spot in my heart. But that shit dead now, man. Both Uber and Uber Eats dead. They changed their payout system. On Uber, the one thing I knew on Uber was if I drove enough miles, I'll get paid. No matter what. Because they had like 40 cent, 45 cent a mile, something like that. They took that away, and now it's just straight out pricing. So why would I take somebody from Euclid, Ohio, downtown, and back to Euclid for $20? Why would I take somebody from Willoughby, Ohio, to Akron, Ohio for $27? It's not adding up, Uber. Why would I? And y'all seen how bad those deliveries was. Now, last but not least, let me tell you about Spark real quick, y'all, because Spark pays well per order if you get lucky. Stacked orders are gold, but the app bugs out hella. Like, it bugs out a lot. And the wait times at the store can be hit or miss. Every now and then, you'll get a route, like an actual like Amazon Flex route, but the pay isn't as good. You might be a 3-hour route for $65, but you gonna take it. You say you ain't gonna take it, you gonna take it. You will. You're like, shit, this a guaranteed $65 in 3 hours. Shit, that's still like 20 something an hour, but it ain't worth it, because in that route, you done delivered 30 packages. It's just the stops is gonna be real close. Or you might only have 10 packages, but the stops is so far apart. You done started in South Euclid, you done ended up in Painesville. It's not adding up, Uber. It's not adding up. I'm sorry, it's not adding up, Spark, excuse me. It's not adding up. Now, I'm forever grateful for these opportunities to generate money on my own terms. But to all my gig workers, this is why I trade. Because other than Amazon Flex, all them other ones, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know how much you're going to make. You don't know where you're going to end up. Same thing with Amazon Flex. You don't know where you're going to end up. But at least Amazon Flex pays more. There's no benefits. You got to have an exit plan. And trading is how you can take that money that you done made, put it into that market, and double, triple, quadruple it. But you have to learn the skill first. It's starting to storm out here. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right. So, if you're doing gig work, and you're driving an EV, calculate your numbers and your cost per mile, because you might be losing money. Between the winter battery problems, charging delays, the cost per mile, sometimes it's just not worth it, especially if you're hustling on a tight schedule. Stick with the gas cars. Oh, man. Stack those apps to really hit your daily goals. And EVs aren't bad. I'm not saying that they are bad. They just aren't ready for gig work. So, like this video if you ever had EV problems, or if you're grinding with Spark, Uber Eats, Uber, Amazon Flex. Drop a comment below, man. Tell me about your experience, man. And I'll break down how I made 300 a day plus with the right combo. Love y'all. As always, stay blessed. Peace.